Madame, Monsieur, bonjour et bienvenue.
Hello and welcome to the business segment, which is dedicated to the latest development of fiscal relations between Senegal and Mauritius. Dakar recently terminated its 17-year tax treaty with Port-Louis. According to President Macky Sall's assessments and reported by local media, Senegal, in 17 years of a tax treaty with Mauritius, has lost nearly 150 billion CFA francs, the equivalent of about 256 million US dollars. But what exactly is the problem? I asked tax expert Paul Koffi, who runs a specialized firm here in Pointe-Noire, about the subtlety of what tax experts call transfer pricing.
Le prix du transfert.
Eh bien, la question du prix du transfert est une nouvelle.
The question of transfer pricing is a new issue, which is beginning to take root in the contexts of the relations developed between multinationals. It is a fact for a company to have power through mechanisms that can be the provision of personnel, technical assistance, waiver of receivables, transfers, and other elements. Taking the example of the tax treaty between Senegal and Mauritius, it can happen that during relations between the two countries, many investments come from Mauritius to Senegal, and that in the implementation of these investments, many revenues leave Senegal and end up in Mauritius. Thus, reducing the tax base in Senegal, you will see that over a certain period of time, the Senegalese entities will not pay enough taxes. Simply that the tax base has moved to favor that of Mauritius. A handful of mining multinationals operating in Senegal and headquartered in Mauritius are thus targeted. They took advantage of loopholes in tax legislation to use and abuse tax incentives. It was time to adjust tax legislations on flows, particularly since Senegal will soon join the group of gas and oil producing and exporting countries.
Des producteurs et exportateurs de gaz et de pétrole. Une fois de plus, notre spécialiste Paul Koffi.
Senegal, après 17 ans,
Senegal, after 17 years, has tried to take stock of the situation. And in 17 years, it has emerged that the country has lost nearly 150 billion CFA francs, which is about $9 billion a year. For me, just denouncing the situation is not the solution right away. Maybe it should be possible to renegotiate certain terms of the agreement if the country decides to review the conditions agreed decades ago. I think it is possible for partners to understand the reality of things in order to discuss what was initially agreed. I have just read a few days ago that Senegalese legislators have proceeded to amend and implement the financing law. This new law redefines a number of standards to adapt it to the current situation regarding oil.
The sovereignty of states gives them the right to collect taxes in their territory and to set the rules to meet the legitimate needs of the well-being of the people. But with the current economic globalization, the sovereignty of African states of a right to levy taxes and improve their socio-economic development is somewhat strained. Now, beyond the need for African states to upgrade to avoid being shortchanged due to unfavorable globalization, civil societies in Africa must also take up the issue of taxation.
Eh bien, la société africaine en Afrique doit aussi s'emparer de la question de la fiscalité. Merci et à la prochaine.